It's Alvin Jones for Planet Vehicle, and today we are in Monticello, New York at the Monticello Motor Club. It's a private racetrack, and we're here with the good folks from BMW to test drive the new BMW 1M. We got some folks from BMW who are going to come on, talk to us. Also, we'll be able to talk to some of the drivers. We'll take a lap around, and if I'm lucky, I'll get a chance to drive myself. So, looks like it's going to be a day of fun, and we want you to join us, so keep it right here to Planet Vehicle. As I told you before, we are here in Monticello, New York at the Monticello Motor Club, and I've got with me Chris Falletta. He is the Executive Vice President of the club. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well, and yourself?
I'm great, man. This is a fantastic track, and I understand this is a privately owned track, and it's a membership-only track.
Yes, it is. Basically, 4 private investors got together back in 2008, and this is the former site of the Monticello Airport. So we had a great location to begin as a foundation, and the intent really was to create an exclusive membership club, much alike a country club. Except the difference here, obviously, is instead of driving golf balls 150 yards, we drive cars 150 miles an hour.
So this incredibly well-behaved street car that you can live with on a day-to-day basis, but the ability to shapeshift or personality shift to a racehorse style race car. If you're a weekend warrior on the track days, or if you just occasionally attack the back roads, the car suddenly makes you feel like you're at Spa or something like this. It's a 1 Series, but it's 4 centimeters wider at each corner. So new sheet metal for the fenders and quarter panels. The trunk lid, the hood, and the roof are the same panels as a 1 Series, but again, the fenders and quarter panels are different. The side skirts are unique, and of course the bumper covers. This car is really a story about wheelbase. It's about 9 inches shorter overall than an M3, and about a 4-inch shorter wheelbase. That puts it again right between the first 2 generations of M3. However, it maintains the width down to the millimeter of the current M3 with competition package. So this makes it maybe the squarest footprint, you would say, of any of the M cars we've ever built. So it gives you that really remarkable agility that you all are hopefully experiencing both on the street and on the racetrack.
Welcome to Monticello, welcome to the drive for the 1M Coupe. And as Tom mentioned, we will indeed be driving the South Course today. And this is our pit lane where we're staged up currently. Track rules mandate that we do wear helmets at all times when you're on course. If you have a helmet with you, certainly wear that one. If not, we have balaclavas and helmets for you to wear. Also, while you're on course, track rules mandate that the windows stay down in the car. If the windows are down, the arms should be inside. Otherwise, you'll get the course workers waving at you to pull over or something. So keep your arms in. Pit procedures, you'll exit pit lane, do 1 lap, and then on every lap, you'll make your way back through pit lane. Pit lane speed is 15 miles an hour. And also, if you're pulling out of the pits and you want to rejoin again, you're over by the pit wall, it's a good idea to turn your turn signal on, indicating that you're pulling out, and of course check to the right to make sure there's no traffic coming down the hill through pit lane. Track mode is the preferred mode. To access this mode in the 1M Coupe, push the DSC button on the dash just briefly, and you'll see MDM illuminate between the tachometer and speedometer. This will give you some leeway, but still has the ability to give you some correction if you need it. You'll find that the track mode's very good. Unless you're really too abrupt on the steering or the throttle, you'll never feel it intervene. It's quite good. 3rd gear. The really interesting thing about the car on this track is that effectively you can drive the whole track using only 3rd gear. This is a true testament to the car and the engine's power band. Can pull you out of the corner and accelerate all the way down to the next corner using only 3rd gear.
We're going to ride on the track, and you got Mr. Van Cleef.
Yes.
And you're going to take us all around?
I'm going to take you to show you the track, try to show you the preferred line, and then you get to drive yourself.
Okay, cool. So, you ready?
I am. Other pubs.
Is this
love
your first?
Love this track.
So you've been here before?
About probably a dozen times.
So what should we look out for in this track? What do you like about it?
It's really smooth. It's got nice it's got elevation changes. It's pretty out here.
Yeah, it's got some long sweeping corners. Yeah. Requires some patience. The big key is look way ahead of the car, as far into the corners as possible. And there are reference cones out there to find the proper line. There's one particular place where I'm going to purposely miss the apex going into a double apex corner, but try to really hit the second apex, the one on the way out. And that's the goal of this little ride around, so you know where to go, where to look, and where to be patient, where to use the brakes.
And where not to go.
Yeah.
Always look where you want to go, because that's where you're going to end up. The Roosevelt's shooting video also.
Alright, so again, it's going to be a third gear track. The torque in that 1 Series M is awesome. You'll only need third gear. Coming out of here, through the gears up to third. You want to stay all the way left here, these orange cones for reference. It's actually a pretty fast section, no brakes required yet. Maybe ease off the gas here. Apex, but this is going to be a pretty hard braking zone. Heading towards the orange cone, that's a turn-in point, looking way right. Very late apex. Down to the curb here, right on the edge of the track. Compromise a little. Stay to the right before you go back to the left. Now you want to hit this curve right here. Straight as possible through here, hitting the curves. You'll be bringing some big speed here. You're going to need a little bit of brakes, but not ABS, just a little bit of brakes. Slower down through this corner. Patience here. 5 speed, patience with the gas. Just at the edge of the curve here, apex. Building speed on the way out of the corner. Pretty heavy braking zone here. I'm going to miss the entry apex by a few feet here. Rolling out to the edge of the grass, looking right. This apex is important if you want a good run out of this corner. Building some speed. Near the cue marker, I'm on the brakes. I'm looking right, turning away from that orange cone. Right onto the curve here, using up the road on exit. Building some big speed in this area. Eyes into the next corner. Rolling in here with speed. Some brakes as you approach the center of the corner. A smooth release of the brake, cresting the hill. Down to the curve. Looking for pit road now. Back into the pits. And down to about 15 by the time you get to this side.
So what do you think, Lawrence?
It's good. That's where we made that last little turn there is where it goes to the long straight when it's open, which is fun.
Yeah, that straight gets you to about 4th gear and then down to 2nd for these tight corners.